Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Going for face shave now. I've just finished my head shave. Now I did mention in my head shave, using the leaf razor, I think I've got a little group of hairs here that are ingrowns. I can actually feel them, so I don't think they might not be, I'm not sure. But it looks like it, and obviously that's a risk you run when you use a cartridge style or a cartridge razor. Anything with more than one blade, or even two, you do run a higher risk of getting ingrowns because it cuts in essence sometimes below the skin. Now, it might not be ingrown, so I might be jumping the gun here. But it's an issue that you do encounter with cartridge razors. I've encountered it my whole life of using them for the last 15 years or so, probably 20 years. Is that right? Yeah, 20 years I've been shaving. Wow. Didn't realise how old I was. Is that right? Yeah. 20 years, 15, 14 when I started shaving. So, face shave, I've got 2 days growth. I'm going to be using Omega shave cream, which I use for my head shave. I have to apologise for the lack of software options on the channel at the moment. I just struggle to use a soap at the moment still. Samog Owners Club Special Edition 2012. So this is a 7-year-old brush. Smells lovely. I've just used the Omega cream in it. It's 50% boar and 50% badger. Just going to pop a good dollop of cream in there and wet my face. And let's see what sort of shave we can have today. I'm going to be using the Karve Christopher Bradley razor today. Stainless steel with the B plate. I have to be honest and say I can't remember what blade's in it, but I'm not going to mess about. I think it's a vintage Persona, made in Glasgow, I think. Martin Rowland sent me it over from Glasgow. It's the last blade I've got that he sent me. Thank you very much for sending them over. They were great blades. This one I'm going to use until it dies. I didn't find I got as many shaves out of the Persona vintage compared to the Gillettes, but there's still a good 6 to 10 shaves out of the one blade. Just dipping the brush in the water, building the lather. So the leaf razor gave me a cracking shave today on the head. I persevered with it and I got probably 98% BBS. I had to do a couple of little bits around my ear with the Karve. But other than that, really impressed with this razor, with the leaf razor. I'm not using it for my face shave today. I was going to, but I haven't used the Karve for a while. Like a week, I think. Just going to dip the tips again. Now, Omega shave cream, I believe, is the same stuff that is Proraso shave cream. I think there's another one, Bigelow, CO Bigelow. I think it's all the same stuff, just rebranded or repackaged. It lathers very, very easily. It's got a lovely sort of eucalyptusy menthol type scent. There's a bit of menthol in this cream as well, so it does have a nice cooling sensation. And that's pretty much how I like my lather. Nice and thick, peaky, glossy, well hydrated. And the brush is chock-a-block full. Now, one thing I love about the leaf razor is it's quick. Now I can shave pretty quick with a safety razor now, but I still got to concentrate more. It takes a little bit longer because you've got one blade. It doesn't take down the hair as quick. But yeah, what I'm going to do today is, I'm just going to do my usual 3 pass. I was just going to do a 2 pass, but hang on a minute. That feels like the C plate. It is the C plate. It's not the B plate. The C plate. So it's 0.85 blade gap. And it's buttery smooth. It really is. I'm going to try and remember now not to push too hard with this razor, it doesn't need it. You're going to hear a lot of times, if you're new to wet shaving, traditional wet shaving with traditional safety razors and things, no pressure, no pressure. Now, it needs to be amended, because really it's not about no pressure. It's about using the right amount of pressure. If you've got a heavy razor, you need less pressure. If you're using a very lightweight aluminium razor or a plastic razor, you need more pressure. The pressure should be similar on every razor, but it just depends on the weight of the razor and the style of it as to how much you apply. This one's got a good weight to it. I find you just really need to let it touch the skin, and then just let it, just a little bit of, just let gravity take hold of the razor. That's all you need. Obviously under here you need to push, you've got to put pressure under here. If there's no pressure, it would just fall off your face. Right, I'm just going to go across the grain here because I can't be bothered going with the grain. My arm's starting to ache now. That was a very, very smooth, very comfortable first pass. Incredible. What a razor. Right, Karve Shaving. If you're not aware, or you've been to the website maybe a little while ago, you head back over to karveshaving.com. The website has been completely overhauled. It's got a much cleaner interface, much easier to work with. Everything's set out, the pictures are better. It's just a much higher quality, easier, more user-friendly experience. And at the moment, if you're not aware, I know a lot of guys don't probably subscribe to the newsletters or on Facebook and things. Karve Shaving, up until I think it's the 20th of October this year, I think it's the 20th, are offering free shipping worldwide if you spend more than 75 Canadian dollars on the website. If you buy a Karve Christopher Bradley razor, it's free shipping. Can you really get any better than that? One of the best razors on earth, and it's free to your door. Anyway, obviously if you're in the UK, you're going to get stung with higher duty tax or whatever they call it. That's not the free shipping's fault, that's just because you're ordering something over 20 quid, I think it is. I can't remember what you... It's a ridiculous amount in the UK. I think if you order over £20 worth of stuff, they sting you with massive amounts of tax. Does my head in. So really what you'd be doing is buying the razor, getting free shipping, and then probably paying the shipping as your tax. So you're still saving the money. It's not helping you out too much in the UK or other countries that are similar. But certainly in Australia, if you're over here, it's going to work out really well for you, because shipping to Australia is shocking from nearly everywhere in the world. So to get free shipping worldwide is an incredible offer, and something, seriously, if you've been considering grabbing this razor, it's definitely worth jumping on if you can get it with free shipping. They also offer a stainless steel, brass and aluminium razors now, or aluminum if you're in America. In Canada I think it's the same, I think Canada's aluminum. Between herbs and aluminum, Jesus. I'm not having a go at Americans. So smooth. tiny weeper right there. It's so tiny it was almost not worth mentioning. One of the wife says, for all you guys out there that are married, I've got girlfriends, you feel my pain. Well, that is if you're your girlfriend or your wife, or your partner. That's got reasonably long hair. It's not so bad if your girlfriend's one of those ones that's got the short hair that's cut. Obviously not as short as mine. Although there are some women that can rock a bald look better than I can, and most men. One thing I like about shave creams is in general, like Omega, Proraso, Seal Bigelow, Lather Shave, Gillette Pure, they're cheap, so I don't give a rat's arse about using loads of it and not so much wasting it, but just creating an amazing lather. This is really dense, it's extremely slick, it's very protective, it's a great cream. It's far superior in my opinion than the Proraso soap. So smooth. I've got a couple of weepers here and there. I find it's more the blade than anything, because the blade, albeit it's extremely smooth, my hands are covered in soap there, and it's still... Oh, did the colour of my camera just go a bit funky there? I'm sure it did. That's alright, that. Yeah, I've got a few little weepers here and there, but overall... There's a little bit here there, but I'm not worried about that. I never chase BBS face shaves because they just give me irritation and they hurt. It's painful. The only razors I've managed to sort of go against the grain with consistently is the Gillette Skin Guard, and believe it or not, the Leaf Shave. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's not as close as the Leaf razor, I have to say that straight off the bat, but I much prefer and enjoy using a safety razor. I always have done since I started using them. They still give me an amazing shave. I can use them daily now, especially the Karve, without any real irritation or any real problems. I get a little bit of redness on my neck, but it's just a build up and an accumulation of day after day after day after day. And no matter what razor I use, whether it be a cartridge, a double-edged razor, a straight razor, a Chevette, a single-edged razor, the Leaf, I will get some degree of irritation on my neck. There's just nothing I can do about it. It never goes away. But that, all in all, is a great shave. I'm just going to pop a little bit of cream out. I'm going to be using, let's see if I can get that onto the camera. Bluebeard Revenge, Cooling Moisturiser, surprise, surprise. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my head and face. It's a pain in the arse having really only the use of one arm. Got so much admiration now for people who are like born without limbs or lose limbs in accidents. have to get amputated from, I don't know, you know, things that happen to people, gangrene and cancer and all these other horrible ailments and shit that happens. A lot more sort of respect, and these people, I mean, I'm like an invalid sometimes, just trying to deal with stuff, and I've got the full use of my body, every bit of it. I can even use the damaged arm to pick things up and do stuff. It's just still hurts, but it just gives me a real appreciation for people that deal with these problems day on, day out, day in, day out, and it's their life, part of their life forever. Because I know in 4 weeks' time that this is coming off, for 3 weeks' time, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. Hopefully. I've just opened up that cut in the back of my head again. I did cut myself a little bit when I was doing the head shave with the leaf, from leaning too hard, for pressing too hard on it. Just rinsing the brush out. As you can see, I've got quite a few weepers on there today. It's not irritating, it's not hurting or anything like that. It's not, it's just, I've just opened a few little pores and things up and they've pressed a little bit hard again. The problem with the Karve is it's not really a problem, but it is in a sense, is it is so, it hides the blade so much you don't really feel it, that you can get lost in the moment and forget there's sort of a blade in there, and that can be a real issue for cutting yourself and causing weepers, because you press just a little bit too hard, and it's not a lot, it's just enough that it just nicks the top of your pores, or where the hairs grow at, the follicles, and that's where the weepers come from. Yeah, so the brush is sorted. I'm just going to pop this lid back on the cream. I'll sort these weepers out later on, but you see just a tiny little bit of blood on my hand there. It's not a bad cut, it's just a couple of little sort of weeper scrapes from pushing too hard. But anyway, nice simple easy shave today. Omega shave cream, eucalyptus and menthol. Smells great, works great. It's got a nice cooling sensation to it. Not a massive amount of cool, but just enough. It's satisfying to use. I quite like the scent. I like the scent of menthol and eucalyptus and things like that, so they don't bother me so much. They're not my favourite scents, but I do like them. The Simulg Special Edition, as you can see there, Owners Club 2012, with a 24mm 50% boar, 50% badger hair. It's the same knot from the Caravella, which is the most famous brush. And once you break it in, like I have, and spent a long time with it, and Spencer over at Spencer Franco, Spence Shaves, helped me break it in as well. He smashed the crap out of it for a couple of months. It's finally at a point now where I'm enjoying using it, which is good. And pretty much the star of the shave, as always, is the Karve Christopher Bradley razor. C-plate, vintage Persona, made in Glasgow in Scotland. Blade, I think it's his fifth shave, something like that. It's very smooth and very sharp, very efficient blade. As you see, I've got a few weepers here and there, but I've got nothing to write home about irritation. It feels great. I've got a nice close shave. And like I say, head on over to karveshaving.com and grab yourself anything $75 and over, free shipped throughout the whole world. They do have software now. They've got Barrister Man, Ariana and Evans, Noble Otter. They've got some cracking soaps on there. They also sell beautiful brushes. It's not the best quality knot here, but it's a very, very good brush. It says Super Badger, but I think it's probably like pure Badger. It's not a great grade of hair, but it does feel nice on the face. It creates a great lather, it releases the lather well, and the handles are beautifully turned, generally from like a skateboard type wood. But it's really nice, very comfortable, very ergonomic, and it goes with your all Canadian shave if that's the sort of route you want to go down. And other than that, I really enjoyed both shaves today. I hope you guys did as well. Got a little weepers, but I'll sort them out later. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.